Ferrari's 2022 Formula One engine choice explained. How will Ferrari's new engine for the 2022 F1 season impact F1 as a sport? Ferrari's new engine for the 2022 F1 season is an important decision for the sport. It will be interesting to see how it impacts F1 as a whole, with the current engines being very similar. This question is relevant because it's a good example of how artificial intelligence can help make better decisions when faced with complex problems. Hello guys! Welcome to F1 Freaks, and today we're going to look into Ferrari's engine choice for 2022. But first, let's understand deeply about F1 engines. A brief history of Formula One engines. Formula One engines have evolved over the years. The first engine was built by FXP in 1892, and it has a single-cylinder, two-stroke air-cooled engine with a displacement of 750 cc's. It was then replaced in 1904 by an improved version which had 4 cylinders and displaced 1000 cc, with its crankshaft at 360 degrees for the vertical axis. This was called the horizontal crankshaft. In 1921, Alfa Romeo introduced their V4 racing car. What is a fuel injection system in an F1 engine? The fuel injection system is a critical component of the engine of an F1 car. It is responsible for the distribution of fuel to the engine cylinders. The fuel injection system consists of a fuel pump and injectors, which are connected to the intake manifold. The fuel pump creates pressure in order to push fuel into the cylinders. The injectors deliver the right amount of air and gasoline mixture into the cylinder via a nozzle. In this manner, it ensures that each cylinder has an equal amount of air and gasoline mixture, which allows for better combustion and efficiency. The fuel injection system in a Formula One engine is explained. Fuel injection system in a Formula One engine is a complex system that can be difficult to understand. This article will give an explanation of the fuel injection system and how it works. Fuel pumps are important components of fuel injection system. They are used to pressurize the engine's intake air, which allows for the correct amount of air and gasoline mixture to enter into the cylinders at all times. How Ferrari has made us think outside the box with their new engine choice. Ferrari's been dominating Formula One for the past few years with their innovative and technological advanced cars, but their latest engine choice has made many people think outside the box. Ferrari is one of the most prestigious car brands in the world, with a history that dates back to 1947. They are known for designing and manufacturing some of the most technologically advanced cars in existence. Their latest innovation, however, is not so much about technology, but rather a change in mentality and approach to racing. The new V6 engine is designed to be more fuel efficient than previous engines used by Ferrari. This decision was made after they realized that they were often running out of fuel during races due to how much power was being produced by previous engines. The new V6 engine is also designed to produce less noise and vibrations. Also guys, if you're loving the content so far, please consider dropping a like and make sure to subscribe. The importance of a new era in F1 and the changes will occur with it. Formula One is a sport that has been around for over 100 years. It's a sport that has seen the rise of the automobile and technological advancements in recent years. Formula One is about to enter a new era, in which there will be significant changes, some of which are already being implemented. The first change is the introduction of the hybrid engines, which will be used from 2020 onward. The second change is the introduction of a new points system, which will be in place from 2021 onward. The new point system aims to make racing more exciting and unpredictable by rewarding drivers who make bold moves on track, rather than those who just drive around at high speeds. What is the Formula One engine's choice, and why is it so important to Ferrari? In 2020, the engine choice for Formula One will be limited to just 2. This is due to the regulation changes that have been made by the FIA. The Formula One engine choice 2020 will be between a hybrid turbo and a non-hybrid turbo. The hybrid turbo will use an MGU-H and an MGU-K and an MGU-H MGU-K combination. The non-hybrid turbo engine will only use the MGU-H. Ferrari is not the only team who needs this new engine choice to succeed, but they are at risk of being left behind in Formula One if they do not make it happen soon. What is behind Ferrari's decision to make the 2020 engine hybrid? Ferrari is one of the most famous brands in the world, and they are known for their iconic cars. The company decided to make their 2020 engine a hybrid, which is quite a big decision. The company's been using hybrid engines since 2014, but this year they decided to use a new design that will make it more efficient. Ferrari's decision to go with a hybrid engine is not just about fuel efficiency and environmental protection. It's about giving its customers what they want. The future of Ferrari's engines will be hybrid, which means that we can expect more hybrids from other car manufacturers in the near future. Ferrari's flex fuel technology explained. Ferrari's new fuel strategy for the 2020 Formula One season is to use a formula which uses ethanol as its main fuel, rather than gasoline. Ferrari's been using ethanol-powered cars since 2006, but this is the first time they will be using it in a race. This was done with the help of a new technology called flex fuel technology. Flex fuel technology allows Ferrari to mix both gasoline and ethanol in their engines to create a mixture that can be used in different conditions. The advantage of this is that it reduces engine wear, increases power, and provides efficiency. What are the benefits of Ferrari's hybrid powertrain over a petrol-fueled powertrain? Ferrari has recently announced that they will be using a hybrid powertrain in the upcoming Formula One season. The benefits of its powertrain are many, including reduced fuel consumption and emissions. It is no secret that Ferrari has always been at the forefront of innovation. They've been at the forefront of petrol-fueled cars since their inception, and now they're taking things to a whole new level with their latest hybrid powertrain. The benefits of Ferrari's hybrid system can be seen in the reduction of fuel consumption and emissions, as well as the improved performance on the track. Introduction. What is the difference between a Honda and Ferrari engine? Formula One engines are made by manufacturers such as Honda, Ferrari, Renault, and Mercedes-Benz. The Honda engine is a V6 engine that makes up 672 horsepower at 16,000 RPM, and the Ferrari engine is an inline four-cylinder that makes up 740 horsepower at 13,000 RPMs. The difference between the two engines lies in their design. The Honda engine is a V6 with two banks of cylinders on either side of the crankshaft, while the Ferrari's four cylinders are arranged in a straight line. Why Ferrari will choose to use Honda power for the 2022 season? In the current Formula One season, Ferrari has been struggling to find a balance between performance and reliability. This is due to the fact that they have been using Honda engines, which are not as reliable as their own power units. This year, Honda's made a decision that will see them supplying engines to Ferrari from 2022 onward. This will be an arrangement which will see the Maranello team use Honda power for the upcoming season. The reason why Ferrari decided on this decision was because of reliability concerns with their own engine. The team had faced several issues with their power unit in recent months, which had seen them unable to win races at a time when they were expected to do so by many experts and fans alike. How can Ferrari find feasible alternatives for the fuel injection system? Ferrari's been working on alternatives for its fuel injection system for a long time. They've tested different types of fuel injection systems and found that the most feasible alternatives are the electronic fuel injection system. The electronic fuel injection system is more efficient than the conventional one and can also be used to power other electrical devices like the car's engine, brakes, etc. Ferrari's been working on developing this kind of system since a decade ago. They've only recently started investing in it. It's hard to tell when they will release it to the public, but it'll be interesting to see what other cars are going to follow Ferrari's footsteps and make use of this technology. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you now know how F1 cars are made. We'll see you in the next one. Till then, goodbye.